This is Abdullah Kashmula, Class8DSEA 220, class structure and elementary algorithm, and this is class 8 assignment, which is using the linear search. So this is the main class, just to run the other classes from it. All my operations are in this class, which is finding the range, the most common, the least common, and the create a non-repeated list for that list, for the list you gave us. So first of all, the range was pretty easy. We only have to read the file once. Doesn't really take a lot of time, so the efficiency in here is n, which is going to run as many times as the lines in the file or the values in the file. What it's going to do is going to read the file, then check each value against whether it's max or whether it's minimum, or for the minimum I have two. For example, the max, if the current value is bigger than what I have, then it's going to be, this is the new max value. I started initialize the value minimum with 0. So of course, if I keep that, it's going to be always 0. So if it's 0, just put whatever number, which is the first number, as the minimum value, and then go on from there. Then just give me the range, which is the max number minus the minimum number. That was pretty easy and fast. But for the most common and least common, they are both take a lot of time. Because I'm reading the file too many times, it's probably n square, because I'm reading the file n times in here, then I'm reading it also n times n in here, so I think it's n square for this algorithm, and it's taken a really long time to do this. I even ran the program before I even started this video just to show you the output. Anyway, I'm gonna take this file, I'm gonna read the first value, then I'm gonna compare this value with each number in the file. So I'm gonna read the file again, and whenever it encounters that number in the file, it's gonna add 1 to the count. If the count is bigger than the final count, which is 0, probably the first number, I think it occurred twice. So the maximum I found was 5 occurrence for one of the numbers, and it put that number associated with its count, and that would be my most common. Same for the least common. It's almost the same algorithm. It's just that the counter is outside the while loop. It's the same idea. I'm gonna read the file, the whole file, then I'm gonna compare the number with the whole file, and the one with the least count is gonna be the number that is the final count associated with the final number. Now I have a lot of numbers that has the count 1, but it will only go with the first number. I didn't make a list that's gonna show the numbers that only occurred once or equal. I'm only selecting one value that has occurred once, which is probably, I think, the second value in the file. Now the last one is the not repeated list, which is creating a list of not repeated, not repeating, without repeating any number. Now this one is easy, kind of, I think, because I'm gonna read the file once, but I'm gonna be reading the list multiple times. So the list in the beginning is gonna be small, but then it's gonna grow. So you could say it's kind of close to n square, or maybe a little bit less than that. Because as the list grow, it's going to be almost as the same as I am reading the file, because the list is getting bigger and bigger. What I do is I take a number, then I see if this number is in the list. Let's see, here is reading the list. Over here, reading my list. If this number is in the list, then don't add it. If not exist in the list, then it's equal to false. So it's going to read each number compared to the list. If it exists there, then it's not going to add it. If it does not exist, then it's not going to change this to true. And what's going to happen, it's going to do this and add the number that it's reading then. Now, to run the program, I already ran it. The largest number is this, and the smallest number is this, so this is the range. As for the most common number is this one, 36617, and it appeared 8 times. Least common is this number, and it appeared 1 times. Now for the non-repeated list, it's kind of like a long list, so kind of wraps around. And the total time is 24 minutes 15 seconds. That's why I ran the program before I even start. And just to see how big the list became for the non-repeating, it was quite big, and so it was comparing all these values. That's why it was growing bigger and bigger, which made it slower at the end.